Director Wray, the same kind of question to you. What are you doing in this area? Again, we have a test site where we're developing these capabilities, and this may be something that we can work on the test site. So from the FBI's perspective, can you address unmanned drones and the threat they present?
Senator, I welcome the question. It is a topic that we've been discussing a lot lately. I think we do know that terrorist organizations have an interest in using drones. We've seen that overseas already with some growing frequency, and I think the expectation is it's coming here imminently. I think they are relatively easy to acquire, relatively easy to operate, and quite difficult to disrupt and monitor. So that's something that I would welcome working with the Congress as well as with the other agencies to try to figure out a solution.
Do you have a group of any kind that's working on this issue right now, or what are you doing in regard to unmanned aircraft and the threat they present?
I can jump in there, Senator.
Sure.
I know, starting with the intelligence that Director Wray talked about, where we saw ISIS and other groups using these capabilities overseas on the battlefield in Iraq and Syria, we've brought the community of intelligence professionals together in Washington to try to present a clear picture that we can then share with state and local partners around the country and begin to explain at least the tactics and techniques that individuals might use to try to bring harm to communities. That can be dropping small explosives the size of a grenade. It could be dispersal of toxins potentially. So sharing that information is a first step. The next step is to begin to think about true defensive measures that you can either we employ as a federal government or recommend to state and local they could employ at manageable cost. And that's a process, I think, that is underway. There is a community of experts that has emerged inside the federal government who is focused on this pretty full time. It is 2 years ago, this was not a problem. A year ago, this was an emerging problem. Now it's a real problem. And so we are quickly